Hello, everyone. My name is Zachary Patton, and I'll be presenting our retention strategies for line staff on behalf of Team 34. The root cause of undesirable turnover. To begin, let's take a look at the unfolding model of turnover as illuminated in the textbook. This model suggests that turnover is not caused by one event, but by a plethora of events that happen over time. One significant factor researchers found was referred to as shocks, and shocks are unexpected events that cause employee dissatisfaction and subsequently turnover. Secondly, stress causes turnover. And lastly, the most important aspect of CTFF that's causing turnover is unpredictable student class schedules. Now, let's take a closer look at the modern day student. The research indicates that most students pursue a full-time college load while also working part-time. However, the unique aspect of CTFF employment lies in its limited operating hours as listed under number 2. CTFF student employees are disproportionately burdened with managing class attendance, homework, and all other life requirements during the week, whereas other students have the weekend to work. So how do we mitigate undesirable turnover? To mitigate undesirable turnover, we focus on increasing work engagement, as highlighted throughout the textbook. Increasing work engagement improves employee satisfaction and motivation, improves commitment and achievement, and lastly, all these factors reduce turnover. The second vital approach to mitigating turnover is through the implementation of realistic job previews. The research demonstrates that providing candidates with a comprehensive understanding of the demands and challenges the role will present significantly lowers the turnover rate. We have identified the root cause of the turnover and outlined the subsequent methods to mitigate it. We can put these strategies into action through the expansion of the Teaching Fellow Scholarship Program. This established scholarship program targets incoming freshmen at Fresno State University, offering them a chance to become part-time teaching assistants, and in return, they receive a scholarship and support through Teaching Fellows Academy, which meets once a month. So essentially, we're implementing the strategies for mitigating turnover through a cohort. The research indicates that cohorts are highly successful in retention rates, grade point average, and improving engagement. A highly successful example of a cohort on campus is the Smith Camp Families Honors College. There are 3 main areas that the Teaching Fellow Scholarship Program needs to be expanded, all of which are highly supported by research. The first area is early registration, so CTFF employees can work in the afternoon and have classes in the morning. The second area is credit reimbursement. We'll cover that in the next slide. And the third area is the mentorship program, which would be expanding the existing Teaching Fellows Academy to be sort of like student teaching. In the red illuminates 3 elective areas that out to 8 units, students can be reimbursed for credit. In conclusion, there are many reasons for turnover, and the solution is vast. There's not one silver bullet. However, whether that be increasing work engagement, establishing realistic job previews, adding incentives like early registration or credit reimbursement, or adding a true mentorship program, the vessel is to expand the Teaching Fellow Scholarship through Fresno State's Kerr School of Education. This will be a pilot program, and if it's successful, can be expanded to other CSUs. The expansion of this cohort will prove cost-effective as Fresno State's existing offices can manage the credit reimbursement and the early registration aspects. And lastly, adjustments to the scholarship amount may be necessary for logistical reasons like funding and donors. However, the concept of the scholarship as incentives for employment are utilized by many corporations like Google, Starbucks, and McDonald's. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Bella, and I will be covering the marketing strategy section. There are 3 components to this, and let's get started. So first, there are social media campaigns. Second is that there is informational material. And then lastly, there's fundraising. First, we will get into social media campaigns. And I just want to preface by talking about the key message first. And California Teaching Fellows Foundation states that our fellows are the future leaders in education, and their journey with CTFF is transformative. Some ways to campaign this is by raising awareness about their mission and the impact that they do, recruiting potential members and partners, engaging in the community, and lastly, fostering a sense of belonging. Next, we will get into the specific campaign components. The first one is social media posts. They can start implementing sharing impactful stories about fellow youth, also highlighting achievements and positive outcomes of CTFF. Second is video campaign, and this can be short videos of interviews with alumni or mentors to promote awareness. They could also showcase day in my life videos that give viewers a realistic picture into what CTFF is about. Next is partnerships and collaborations, and this is CTFF could begin working with local schools to progress more of a campaign reach. Also, by partnering up with influencers and ambassadors who are willing to promote CTFF. And lastly is call to action. CTFF can gain so much more intel by branding on social media to grow their platform. Next, we will get into informational material, and this consists of utilizing what is available, such as creating flyers, posters, and social pamphlets. Next is by testing new methods of teaching, and this is by reading from a computer screen, resulting in greater reading time. Third is determining what works, utilizing hypertext that can present information without explicit organization. Fourth is encouraging them to share experiences and feedbacks. This is essential that will encourage students, parents, and the community. And then lastly is to reflect on feedback and stay on top of social trends. And this is by being attentive to the audience's attention that will grow the organization. And then lastly, we will get into fundraising. So what are some ways to fundraise? And this could be grants, corporate sponsorships, individual donations, and then social media. And that is it. Thank you so much for watching.